know, and he been asking me
All
about it on his Twitch.
right. Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
It went straight to live as we were like having some fun behind the scenes. But hey y'all, we are back again for part two. Part two of Alchemy of Souls, y'all. Like I said, asking Ebony, she really got me into it. She got me into it, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna put my eyes to the test. I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna commit to this. Whoo, it was 10 episodes this time. I could do it. I was thankful. It almost didn't happen though, because I had a little distraction. I want to thank my friend Mia, my mama, and my man for getting me through, because it's creepy crawler season when it's all stormy and wet and hot
Mhm.
in Alabama. And I couldn't watch my shows and deal with that at the same time, y'all. So, but we got through it. Like, oh my gosh. But y'all, now that like I've caught up with Asking Ebony and have seen part two, y'all, they have upgraded in the second season in so many ways. Like from the looks, the styles, the acting, the scenes, the direction. I feel like everybody just upgraded. Like the first season was like, yeah, this is success. And then next time, like this time, the 10 episodes, every episode banger. Okay.
It
How do you,
was. It
how do you do
was.
so much in 10 episodes? I don't know. Like, they did a great job. And another thing, I'm gonna have to let Ebony speak on this, because when I first saw this, I was like, "Is this the same show?" I was like, "Is this the same show?" Because I don't know who this woman is. I don't know who she. I don't even know if y'all can see my
Yeah.
mouse. I don't know who that
Yeah.
girl is.
Now this was, if you were paying attention in the first episode, this was actually the actress for Noxu.
See, I accepted it as they said it, but I was
Hmm.
like, I thought they got somebody that looked like a little bit of both, because like I don't know if I just recognized her more in a certain style or not, but I
Hmm.
just didn't. I couldn't see it in like other clothes, and
I
I
think
just
that was it, because like now in this season she looks more soft and formal and all of that stuff, and it's just, I loved it. I loved it, and a lot of people didn't really care too much for this lead, and I have to disagree with him. I thought she did a phenomenal job. Like the intimacy behind the scenes between both of those two was just phenomenal.
mm, I like it. I like the I agree, because like I like the build into it.
Mm-hmm.
Some parts for me in the middle, I'm just like, I think it was just the impatient side of me. I'm just like, please, just
Like,
everybody just know, like it's
yeah,
her,
like,
her.
like you the only one that don't know. Like put two and two together to make four.
Uh, and then everything still happening with Soyul and his past with Naksu. I'm just like, it's a repeat of history.
And
It's,
it's so funny because he was the first one. He was the first one to realize who she was.
I'm just like, he don't get no love, no nothing, nothing.
I
He
know.
just,
I mean, he was, but I mean, he had tunnel vision for Noxu, and Sui had tunnel vision for him.
uh, I feel better about Suyi, but I'm
Yeah, I
just
told
like,
you. I told you. She redeemed herself.
I guess, but I still feel like she felt bad for him, for Soyul, and I was like, the first guy that she let the soul, I was about to say soul eater, the soul shifter have. I'm just like, I still feel for that first guy at the end, that the soul shifter was like, okay, that's the first soul, give me another one.
Hmm.
I was like, girl, but she okay. Let me see. I think I got a double click for this. Okay, cool. Y'all know our little, our spiel if you're used to seeing us, but if not, first off, I've noticed two things. We can bypass my part. Two things I've noticed about Asking Emily. First of all, I didn't realize it was like March 10th / Mario Day. So
Hmm.
y'all go check out her cosplay. Please go check that out, because
Yeah, I
she
did a chop that.
She was rocking it. I was like, ooh, she flirting with you through the camera. Ooh.
And it's so funny because my first actual public cosplay or like con cosplay was Bowsette, which is like a gender bend of Bowser.
Okay. We got some firsts out here. We like that. Look, y'all need to stay on her Instagram. Check out the Facebook and TikTok, please, because like the cosplay is dope. It really is. It really is. So as you can see in the picture too, clear. Speaking of dope, shout out to Dope by Photography. Ooh, you see that transition? Thank you for that. Shout out to him. Oh, I said I had noticed two things too. So I think, I don't know if it happened at Kami or not, but I've been keeping my eye on your page. You hit 1,000 on Instagram.
Oh yeah, I did.
Oh my, look, she's so close.
And look, I didn't realize this until afterwards. So I was just like, oh.
I was just looking today, and I was like, oh, she like well past 1,000 now. Yeah. So definitely big shout out to everybody following and everybody supporting, and to you for bringing that about. So you know, in the right direction, girl. Proud of you.
I do have some cosplay content coming out soon, so be on the lookout for that.
Get your notifications on, y'all. Get your notifications on. All right. Now, woo! What a story, y'all. Now, I got to tell you again, it was a lot on my brain to process everything. Because, like, as it was, like, noted at the end of the series, this girl is like 4 people in one. I said 3, but then I forgot about who she originally was.
No, it's 3. No, you're right. It's 3.
It's because I'm thinking. Okay, so there's, I don't know how to say the first name, like when she was a little girl before she became Naksu.
You're talking about
Chuyoung.
You talking about you talking about Buyoung, or you talking about Hold on. I got the names in here this time.
It starts with a C. It's like
it's Soran.
Soran.
Yeah.
Oh no, not that
priestess that fell in love with the mage that made the poem.
So not that, but like when she was a little girl watching her father get slain. Like her initial birth name.
You're thinking about Chuyoung. That's Naksu. Naksu was just the name that she went under as she was an assassin.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking like the transformations of names. I'm just like, we referring to her as like everything. There's that, there's Naksu, there's Buyoung, there's Muda. I was like, oh my gosh. I'm just like, they picked up a body here, they put a soul there. It's both souls in one.
So actually, I got everything all played out.
Let us know.
Okay, so originally it was Jin Soran, which was the most powerful priestess in Daeho. She helped Seo Jung. She was excuse me. They were the lover and the master of Master Lee. And they helped. Well, yeah, they both helped with the severe drought that they had.
And we love Master Lee.
Yeah, we love Master Lee. And when she passed away, she was reborn as Jin Buyoung.
It was a lot of spirit cross.
Yeah, and Jin Buyoung is Mudok because after she got pushed off the boat and became a whole different person, and it's a lot.
That's just so crazy. I'm still now. What drove me crazy, is the breakup between Donggu and how do I say her name?
Chuyo.
It's so close to like the original Naksu name, but they're like crossing. But like the second born daughter in the Jin family. I'm just like, why are you upset over him and like what happened with your dad and your dad? Your dad pushed your sister.
I didn't get that at all.
Golly, your dad pushed your sister off into troubled waters and caused the whole series to happen essentially. And you're mad because like your man didn't like spare his life, like he's the
Or
reason you suffering.
defend. Like, are you kidding me? That man was a traitor.
Golly. Hey, Static.
Daddy Jones, baby.
Baby. Check them out. Check them out, y'all. But man, that really upset me. I had to get that off my chest. It just
Yeah, I ain't gonna even hold you. I was like, she was going through her mean girl phase, and I was like, I'm here for it because I was tired of this little soft girl persona you was trying to put on. Because we know you wasn't like that.
She said it's time to boss up. Okay,
Yeah.
I feel you.
Yeah.
I'm just like 3 years. You mad? Did you think about that logically?
For 3 years.
I was like, girl, stop being scared of your mama, please. I love you, mama. Oh, y'all. But overall, this was really like, it was really heavy because of everything that happened between Naksu and Jungkook. And a part of me felt kind of like, I don't know, it was just so crazy to me that like he was in love with Naksu, like whatever body she took on. And I'm just like, it was just messing my mind up between like original Naksu and the love story with his friend So Yul and Jungkook being in love with Nak. I was like, oh.
But you have to think about it. In the first episode, he always said that he wanted her to be his master. And then I think it'll be this love at first sight because he was the first one to recognize her.
Could have been.
They were fated to be, just like Master Lee said. They might have been fated to be.
Oh, you be seeing the love in it all. She be feeling it.
I love love.
Oh my God, I didn't even think about that part. But yeah, y'all, this was really heavy. It was like a true drama and like the hurt. I forgot what the phrase was. It's like, don't something about be wary of like a man with a past is like heavy as a heartbreak. I was like, you said that right there. You said that right there. But it was so good. I'm rambling, but that's what's new. Everybody got black hair, silky hair. He didn't cut his hair off.
You were not feeling Dangu and his black hair, but I was feeling it. I was feeling it. I was feeling the blonde hair too, but
it took some getting used to. But I just miss my blonde rock star. That's what I miss. It was a vibe. It was a vibe. I loved it so much. But y'all, there were so many. Oh, there's so much breakdown.
Yeah, it was a lot. That when I tell you they put a lot into those 10 episodes. Because I was wondering, I was like, how is this gonna work? But they made it work.
They put their thinking caps on. They really did. I'm going to hush up again, like I usually say, and let's get into the whole like why Booyeon looks like Naksu in the first place. Like, so tell us your spiel. Tell us.
Okay, so why does Booyeon look like Naksu? That whole little thing in itself is so complicated. So in the last season, you saw after Naksu ran wild, she had jumped off the cliff and fell into the lake, infamous that shows shifters run wild and fall into. But as you know, Lady Jin, she and her ladies pulled her out of the lake once they realized that Mudok was actually Booyeon just shapeshifting with Naksu. But anyway, long story short, Master Lee helped cure her and purified her body, and as her body purified, as you see on the left-hand side, her face transforms into Naksu. And essentially it's Naksu's face with Liu Young's body and power. So she is just like on a whole nother level of OP.
Man, she really is. I was like, Naksu is never going away. I don't want Naksu to go away.
I didn't want her to go away either.
It was just amazing how they incorporated that into like making it make sense. I was like, somebody was really like in the studio, like thinking very hard.
The Hong sisters, I tell you that they make them good dramas.
Y'all got great development, like story development skills. Because I'm just like, okay, so because Naksu is taking over the body, like the soul is taking over the body, then ultimately the body has to look like Naksu more than Ludok/Booyah. I was like, what?
Exactly.
But that was cool, and I'm glad that the person who plays Naksu, like her face got to shine a little bit more too. I was really happy about that.
He was so stunning, and I love the fact that we were able to get to see her in this light, because at the end of season 1, when they finally both admitted their feelings for each other, she was kind of sort of on the jealous side, because she felt like with the relationship that they were portraying outside of the relationship that they had on the inside, she wasn't soft enough. Or maybe if she was pretty and proper and prim and had all the luxury items and the fancy dresses and makeup and stuff like that, that maybe she would be more attractive to Jungkook, even though he really didn't care.
Yeah.
But I was so
give yourself a chance.
Yeah, that was nice little touch.
Yeah, it was a beautiful story, even though it was like, I think that's what's so important. What are the sisters' names again?
The Hong sisters.
The Hong sisters. Like, it was. I think that's another like beautiful piece to like how they're so good at developing the story, because I think what really sells, especially with women, are those like almost moments. Like if you just knew, like like they knew how to press on that one. They really did. Now, as far as Jungkook in Exile, that everybody was avoiding him like the plague, y'all.
Man.
And like, it's like I was looking at the narrative, like I was following, but at the same time, I'm just like, if y'all are scared of these people literally stealing your souls, these shifters stealing your souls, and he's knocking them out, why are y'all avoiding them? I see it as protection. I'm just like, I wouldn't be afraid personally if I saw you take down something that's going around stealing people's souls. But I just, maybe that's just the lack of understanding or something. I don't. That's the only thing I couldn't get.
Everybody, I don't know what that was about either, but I guess I could see it as maybe they felt like he was just. I mean, in reality, he's really not supposed to be here. I ain't gonna say a walking corpse, because I mean he's still alive and breathing.
I mean, he got not reincarnated, but he just came back to life like that, you know. And I feel like that shouldn't be all that crazy, because like, yeah, we witnessed him, like his life being taken away, but it's like he just came right back. And so it's like, okay, we know it's the ice stone, so it's like, duh, y'all, come on. He shouldn't be that scary. Y'all see everything else happening with soul shifters. This how unrealistic, you know, how far off is that, you know, to where you can't accept it, and he's got to be an outsider. But you know, hey, part of the story, people scared. I felt bad for him, because I'm just like, I know he harboring all that loneliness and all that hurt on his own.
Especially like once he like heals soul shifters, and like the night afterwards with those wraiths. Yeah, I couldn't do it.
That's way too much. I was so happy when he finally got some good sleep. I was like, why does this look so random? I was like, no, he getting that sleep.
I was like, my baby's looking a bit rough. I was like, you need to go to sleep. Lay off the sauce, man.
Please. I was like, it's some hard liquor. It's so
that lick. That lick.
I can't get it like you. I can't. That's what he was on. No, it was too much. And look, that little kissing scene in there when he finally got some sleep. I was like, ooh.
And he was like, he recognized who it was. You know who you talking to. You don't see her no more. Oh, say less. Come here.
All over you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh my God. I was like, who choreographed this? Because this isn't just like they put it in the script, kiss, and they kiss. Like, nah, somebody choreographed it.
Hey, it's so funny. I'm trying to figure out what episode it was. If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure it's episode 8 or episode 9. But when they once Jungkook realized his feelings for her, the whole little kissing scene with like pushing each other on the wall and stuff like that. That they came up with that.
I was literally, that was like 8 or 9. I was literally like, ooh.
Yeah, I was clutching my pearls. I was like, oh heavens. I was like, oh, y'all are on this. We didn't get none of this in season 1. Where was this in season 1?
I was like, this still a K-drama? Because they don't do that. They barely move their lips in a K-drama, but they you got to see the baby being born.
And he's like pulling robes loose and stuff.
He sat her on the table.
Yeah, picked her up from the bottom.
Oh, I was like, it should have been me. It should have been me.
But it was so cute because you could tell like he was actually flustered in real life because his ears, if you see the top of his ears were like red hot.
Ooh, attention to detail.
Yeah.
I didn't notice that. I was literally like, there's no way I could be calm in a scene like this.
I'd be on the floor.
Be like, we still rolling.
Cut the cameras.
Turn it out. 5-minute break, please. Something.
Everybody at the dressing room.
Please. Ooh, that was it. That was they. Hey, home sisters, y'all had it.
Yeah, I was like, that's it right there.
Ooh, okay. Fangirling down. Okay.
Yeah, say that for later.
For later. It's coming back, though. It's coming back. Now, as far as Soyul's health, now, it felt like it was dragging to me. I didn't understand why he didn't take the medicine. And I don't know. It's like I understand Suyi's intentions. Because at first I was like, is she sharing blood as like a blood transfer that way? But then I was like, okay, the focus is on the worm, like, or what is that worm called?
The blood parasite.
Yeah, the blood. Yeah, my bad. The blood parasite. And I was like, okay, she's focused on that and thought it would help, and didn't realize it was hurting him. That was so. It was so much in the story, but it felt like it was dragged out at the same time. I was like, come on now. I was like torn between two places. I'm just like, is he gonna something on fire?
Yeah. It's not me.
Oh no. Yo, I don't know who's saying yo, but hello. I gotta go back and forth to Facebook to see who it is. Let me see. Go to the live. But in the meantime, it was an interesting like story as far as like his health and everything, especially when it really picked up towards the end, because there was a lot of careful moving pieces with getting him, like keeping him alive, essentially. Oh, that's Ulysses.
Oh my
Hey.
God, by you. It's not me.
What's on fire? We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that. Actually, yeah. Okay. The last piece is about So Yul.
Mm-hmm.
So for those of you like who don't know which you should know if you're like on a part 2 review, you should know.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, he was he had a bad cut, and Su Yi tried to help him, and she didn't realize it was hurting him ultimately. And this parasite was really pulling at his energy. And
Mm-hmm.
so he was slowly getting to the point where he was going to lose his life. And that was going to start a whole nother thing. The fact
Mm-hmm.
that it's going to start so much.
No.
So,
Wow.
a whole war.
I'm going to wow.
Wow. They was about to go toe to toe.
It was
That was
in the
like,
field.
because especially if you take away like, I mean, they did kind of say he was the most eligible out of all 4, you know, even though
Mm-hmm.
my favorite is the Crown Prince. He really
Yeah.
is.
Yeah, that's true. That's
Because
true.
that eyebrow, that let me stop.
Yeah.
But, but they were trying to get him back to good health, and there were so many, like, they had to be careful and get the timing right and everything, trying to
Mm-hmm.
pull something out of his body, keep it in the mouth and you can't swallow the parasite, you can't open your mouth, you got to put it somewhere and extract it. I was like, oh my gosh.
You know the way you just explained that sounds like a whole thing.
It's a whole nother series. That's a whole nother. It was the goal is to save his life. That's a whole nother series.
Somebody thinking about that, they be like, "Is you talking about a K drama? We still talking about a K
No,
drama?"
this show got a little bit of everything, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
It really does. Now to the question about what's on fire, I am glad you asked, Ulysses. Shout out Ulysses, another member of the group tuning in. We appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to make sure I get the proper story about the firebird, but it's essentially a bird that was birthed from, I say a birth, I mean laid egg, whatever, birthed from a volcano.
Mm-hmm.
And this firebird can cause some damage. It's a firebird, so it's gonna set
Yeah.
everything ablaze.
Yeah, and cause a drought to the whole world. Yeah.
Yeah, like it's gonna like it's real destructive, y'all.
Yeah, like some apocalyptic type stuff. End of the world. The end is
Mhm.
nigh.
And like they tried to control it, and like I'm trying not to butcher names here, but the initial people like the Sauron, Jin Sauron, and the guy who wrote the
Seal Jong.
So
Yeah,
John.
Seal Young, something like that. Some in that ball.
So we're gonna say S and J, but like the initial people came together to put it in where all the other relics are kept,
The
like to
artifact.
steal
Yeah.
it away.
Mm-hmm.
And that's essentially what the firebird is, a dangerous creature that's being kept away and guarded by the Jin family.
Yeah, and think about it. If they take it out, that's gonna destroy the whole Joanna in itself.
Hmm. I didn't know it got that bad because I had to Google extra stuff about it to
Mm-hmm.
understand like what was going on. And y'all, the trifle, ooh, episode 9 pissed me off. Okay. I was about to be like, girl, this assembly is messed up. But I was like,
Yeah, the unanimous assembly. Oh yeah, just a whole bunch of crooks.
crooks. I was so mad because I was like, how
They
you
finessed
want
me.
everybody to burn down but you?
Yeah, they finessed me. I'm not gonna even hold you because I knew they wasn't like too good because they wanted to get rid of Jangu, but the way they like switched the flip like that, I was like,
I was like, I
oh.
thought y'all stood for good. Y'all said,
Right.
"Oh, f what y'all talking about
Y'all
that
is
good
just
talk."
greedy, just some long eyed. Ugh.
They said, "I am too rich and important. Y'all can suffer."
Y'all
That's
be all right.
crazy. That's crazy. They're a while for that. They're trying to use that to like, I want to say like be the only survivors and like use those powers to keep living on and on. But it was so greedy. It was so greedy.
Mm-hmm.
Whew. Now y'all, this marriage, it was like it happened in multiples. I mean, there's a specific marriage where it's talking about you know, out of wanting to escape. But
Mm-hmm.
there's also like multiple marriages that happen
Yeah.
between the same people. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
just like, oh, it's a lot. Yeah.
It is.
Ebony, what'd you think about the marriage? Like
The initial marriage, or are you
yeah,
talking about afterwards?
the starting marriage, like basically getting married when they met, darn near.
Oh, I thought it was cute because initially, in season one, Naksu, she was kind of hard. She was a little rough, little thing, little tomboy, and she wasn't for that love stuff. She was like, ugh, back away. So like to see her like, even though she didn't know who she was, to see her just like be like, marry me, like marry me, but yeah, just to see her like that, I thought that was kind of cute. So I wasn't like really against it, but Jungkook, he was, oh, Max is dead, even though she was right there.
Yeah. Shoot, I would have asked him to marry me too. I'm just like,
Right.
it's a lot of good looking man right there.
Mhm. That's a whole lot of me right there.
Oh, who y'all? The fan girl is real. The thirst is real. I just loved it. Like, so essentially, Booyon. Okay, I'm trying to get it to where it makes sense to y'all.
Mhm.
But 3 years prior, they had
Afterwards,
found.
go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
So like 3 years prior, when Naksu's body like went off the cliff and it was like the end of Naksu and stuff, they recovered the body and kept her away like on some Cinderella stuff. For not Cinderella, who was like locked up in the tower?
Rapunzel,
Like Rapunzel. Yeah,
Rapunzel.
Disney people don't come for me. But but she was locked up for 3 years because if she this kind of bleeds over to the next point, if she regains her memory, they're fearful that if she comes in contact with somebody, they're gonna lose the daughter that they already lost for the last 10 years. So they
Mm.
just locked her away. And she was like, I'm tired of this. Y'all not gonna just keep me here, have me make some children, and then keep me here again for the rest of my life.
So that's essentially what she was gonna do: marry her off, start making babies, and you don't never leave this room.
Girl, oh my gosh, I just thought of this too. I'm gonna have to look this up. I don't know why. I don't know if it's like So Yule's uncle or brother. I forgot like which one he was,
It was
but
the
like
uncle.
he looks so familiar. I know his face from somewhere. I cannot remember where. That's driving me crazy.
Hmm. But did you ever find out about the other uncle? No, was it the uncle or the grandfather? I think it's the uncle, that he was from Extraordinary Attorney Woo.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
in
that's
the
what I'm
first
saying.
episode with the argument. Yeah, I was like, dang. I love when like they're crossing over into like other dramas that like I happen to watch or like that tends to determine like me planning to watch the next one too. Be like, oh, I see him here. I'm gonna watch him in the next one.
But it was funny because I watched Extraordinary Attorney Woo first, and then I started Alchemy of Souls, and then I was like, that's, that's the one that was cussing at Woo.
I'm just like, I want to be mad, but it's like you kind of okay here, I guess. You kind of okay.
Yeah, he is, especially when anytime like Master Lee called him, anytime like Master Lee come and visit him, he turned into a whole little kid. I love it.
He was just so sweet. I was like, you can't not like him in this one. So I was like, okay. Usually, once I dislike somebody, like Jim Moo, okay,
Oh yeah, he can.
it's on site, okay.
Yeah.
I feel like that's how we feel about Clifton Powell and like BET movies and stuff. It's like, I know you are not your character, but you playing this bad role too
Too
good.
good.
I was like, can you just find you a nice person to love and settle down with, and just go on somewhere. Oh, he was giving me a headache, y'all. Now, what do you have to say about what the Crown Prince is up to? I was curious about your
Oh,
crown neck.
yeah, because like he was on thin ice with me. I mean, he had his little cute little moments, but I was just like, you meeting up with Jimmy too much, and I don't like how you moving, because he was kind of on thin ice. How the way season 1 ended off,
Yeah,
just the way he set up Moodog. But yeah, I was like, you on thin ice, you cute and all, but you on thin ice.
that's the hard part. Why are you so cute? Why do you have to make me make decisions like this? Like, I just, he was breaking my heart. But I'm just like, that face is so cute. He's got the perfect facial expressions, and that eyebrow crew is on point. Okay.
It's so funny because he remind me of my bias in BTS, Yoongi. He looks just like him in the face. It's just
I don't have him committed to my memory like that, so I gotta go look him up. I'm gonna look him up now. Let me see.
I don't know. I think I got like a photo card in here somewhere.
Not she
Yeah,
thinks
I got
she
photo
knows she
cards.
got it. Yoongi, is that what you said?
Yeah, his Suga, SUGA, BTS.
Oh, why do you think
Yeah.
Sugar was a song? That's crazy. Please don't come after me, y'all. Oh, he looks more like a baby. He's got baby features. It's kind of adorable.
Mhm.
I mean, they look
And
like
he's a rapper. He's a
everything.
rapper.
What?
Yeah.
Is
That
he?
little baby face is a rapper.
This man is 30? No
Mhm.
way. He's
Yes.
like
He just turned 30. He just turned 30. His birthday was yesterday.
it sure was. Dang. My neighbors probably hate me. That's crazy. Oh, he got 43.9 million.
Mhm. He that
Wow.
deal. He's that deal.
That's got to be a whole nother show. I got to get my K-pop gang up.
Mhm.
Guys, too. Dang, that man is 30 looking 17. That's wild. But with the Crown Prince, he been on thin ice. I still been team him because it's like, I think I just was love struck. But now looking at like stuff outside of that, I think his guilt led him to kind of being more, with John Ook and everything. Like, he just, all
Mhm.
that guilt was eating him alive.
Yeah. I believe so too. Cause I was like, you should feel bad. Cause she didn't choose you. You gonna betray both of them?
He just let it happen. I'm just like, you could have easily been like, that's not me. That's him. And I still don't know how that's another thing I never got. Like, I don't understand how his dad became the king in place of the late king. Because I'm just like, if the late king's only child is technically John Ook, then how did this king come about? I don't
It
know.
was probably a unanimous vote. Probably. I don't think they went into detail about that.
That
But
makes sense.
yeah.
It really does. I'll take it, because I was like, how did y'all just came up on royalty like that and then nobody okay? But that makes sense for people not to question if they voted on it. So makes sense. Girl, you was on point with this.
Oh my god! When I tell you, I love parallels, and when I tell you, it was so many parallels in this season, and I picked up every single one of them. But my favorite one is definitely the one on the end, which is the first episode
Yay.
of Naksu, and then the last episode of Jonggu, and they were both standing the exact same spot. Oh, that was just perfect.
You got some good again attention to detail, because I was literally looking at this. I was like, how he just know what to do like this, and why this looks so familiar? Why I couldn't put my finger on it.
Yeah,
And I watched it literally an hour ago. That's crazy.
it was so many parallels from like that first interaction, literally from episode 1 of season 1 and episode 1 of season 2, literally.
Because
And
look, this literally happened like 3 times, huh?
yeah, literally.
Wow. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I would if somebody like that had walked up to me, I wouldn't be pointing no stick at them. I'd be like, come here. Come here. Man. And that was a funny one too, because I was like,
Yeah.
they having fun with that scene right there. I'm just like, man, I can't do no pull-ups to save my life. I would have been weak too. Would have been weak. Couldn't do it. But that was definitely the most fire one. I
Mm-hmm.
love that one.
Yeah, I love that one too. That was my
Mhm.
favorite one. Ugh.
That's what I'm gonna realize next time. I'm gonna look for some parallels.
Especially the edit I had posted in the event page. I love it.
Y'all go check out the event page. We be posting
Yeah.
moments on there.
Yeah.
I gotta post some more music too, cause that soundtrack
That
was lit.
soundtrack. Oh, 10 out of 10.
Oh, so good. I mean Shazam was busy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Blue
Busy.
Flower. What else? I'm sorry.
Is that the one I Shazam? I was like, I gotta pause this and reverse it. I think it was it. I'm sorry. Let me see, y'all. It was Raindrops, I think.
Oh, that's a good one too.
Whatever, what the one where this girl was singing her heart out. She could have been crying on that microphone. I was like, your heart broken, girl. And mine is too. Oh, she was killing it. We're gonna
Yeah.
have to have a K-drama soundtrack, karaoke, some listening party, something. We got the K-pop moves. We're gonna have the K-drama soundtracks. We're gonna get it.
Oh, oh.
I understand you.
Yeah, yeah. Now and I want to start on her first.
Everybody keep telling you to mind your business because that is not your man. That's not your man. Why?
And she was
Ooh.
hell bent.
I'm just like, can you find somebody? Like, what is it gonna prove at the end of the day? Because they already not into you. They're
Right.
not.
Like, what make you think you are so special? Like, you can, like, I can change him. No, you can't.
That makes no sense. You can't. Oh, honestly, I don't understand. I understand I get it where she was like doing whatever like medical services or whatever it is that her position was. But I'm just like, why are you at John Luke's house all the time? Why are you there? Why are you there? Why are you at a man's house that's not yours? Go find your own. Please. Like what new woman stepped in. And thank you to maid servant Kim. Like I ain't gonna send you nothing.
Yay!
I ain't gonna give
She
you
was a true
nothing
one.
because you are not his woman.
Yeah, yeah, she a true one. She a true one. I
And
love
she
her.
really tried it. She was like, "Oh, he's out of town. Can you give me some stuff to go send to him?" No, you are
Sitting
not
with
his
his,
betrothed. Okay,
like, sitting with his
even your
betrothed.
granddaddy is like, "Get this man
Like,
off
let
your
it
mind."
go. Let him go. Like, why are you still holding on?
Gosh, I hate that her trying to throw that potion on her, like to bring Nox's memories back.
Oh,
Well,
I
it
was ready
ultimately brought it
to
back.
no pause. Rewind. When she read Soyu's letter, like what gave you the business
Girl,
to read a letter that wasn't even addressed to you? Like you knew this man used power simply because he wanted someone, a specific someone, to open it, and it wasn't supposed to be you. So what makes you think you had the right? And then go had a nerve to make it seem like Wu Young was just being a nuisance and in the way, just touching stuff that didn't belong to her. Oh, she made me so. I really didn't like her season one, but I for sure did not like her this season.
right. I'm just like, ooh, like the first encounter, she was like, "Oh, I'm used to men following me around." Girl, are you on this crazy mess? No, no, you actually are a pain. Let me not say that word, but you a pain. Like,
A pissed. A pissed is what she
golly.
is.
She's so annoying. I get you. I like last time I was like, oh, I mean, she just, she was just into quality dudes. I get that. But now she's like, she's trying too hard. And I'm just,
Yeah, she's
there's,
sticking her neck out there.
I wish I knew who the man was she ultimately ended up
Me
dating,
too. Me too. I was like, show your face.
the flower guy, whoever that was. But, ooh, she was a job. She
Mm-hmm.
don't work a job. She is a job.
Yeah,
Okay. I
man,
can't.
she was a headache, a whole headache.
Mm. It's just y'all. It's just so many. I don't even know where to go next.
Let's go to the
Drama.
unanimous assembly. Cause them
Ooh,
right there, they just desserts. I feel no sympathy for them at all.
I just knew they were on the side of right and just, and then the king went off
Oh,
to the side.
he's so useless. What's his point? Why he even here?
This man, okay. First of all, this man said forget his wife. Okay,
His wife and his son.
and his son. This dude, not she was so miserable. Okay, this is
Man,
like
she was feeding. She was feeding for a young soul, a
fiending.
young body.
Ooh, she was like, just give me a young body, keep my
Just a
man.
young body, a young nice teen.
Man, and what the king had some concubines, and she was giving them something to dry out their skin. Oh, that woman was
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
bitter. And like if y'all like have not watched it yet, which you should have if you're watching a review of it, but this is the shaman with the queen's spirit soul inside of her. They never like reversed or like did another soul shift. So she's
Yeah.
just stuck in his body. She's just stuck. And the
Mm-hmm.
king is just like, I'm gonna have my concubines, whatever.
She's like, oh well.
Oh, and y'all, it's just there's so much that's connected because the king has sent for Jin Mu, who was like on his last dying breath.
Mm-hmm.
It was like the queen, and I forgot his name. Ugh.
He one of them soul. He a soul.
We're gonna call him cousin because he the queen cousin. Like,
Yeah.
so like sent these two to get him. He didn't put the soul, what is it called? The little soul
The
ejector
yeah.
inside of her, pulled that thing out and took her, like absorbed her soul to give himself life and shifted himself into the cousin.
I was like,
What?
you dirty dog.
I was like, it's gonna be a season 3. Like until this happened, I was like, it's gonna be a season 3 because that's they got him looking like the smoothest villain out here.
Mm-hmm. And when I tell you, he got that little ugly smirk down pat too. I was like, oh, you got a punchable face too.
Ooh, boy, with the smoky eye. I was
Yes, and just a little slick back and everything, like just a new
like,
fit, a new color, all of that.
he was looking kind of nice. I ain't
Nah,
gonna lie. I thought he was.
cut the camera.
No. She said, turn it off, turn it off. I was like, okay. Man, I was like, I can't leave reaching his end. And these folks then came out and got their life snatched and their body snatched. Your soul and your body gone. I can't. I can't. It was so crazy. And I gotta give they know how to keep Jin Moo being ruthless because he wasn't gonna spare nobody. Okay. He was like, y'all gonna do this. Ain't nobody leaving. You want to leave? That's cool. Your life is gone. Bob stabbed this dude straight in the back. I was like, you ain't got no choice but to follow through with that.
But that one guy, I don't know, was it like a servant or something? But like just took his soul. Just didn't care.
The eunuch or something on the side.
I think it was the eunuch. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
And then the unanimous assembly just looking at him like, He
It's
just
like
didn't do what he just did. Like, he can do that to y'all.
in front of everybody, he ain't scared of nothing.
I'm like, the king too. I was like, he can do this to you. You are useless.
Y'all, please, if whether you're tuned in now or going to tune in later, please tell us how you feel about episode 9 when the king said, "Oh, great, now okay, so you soul shifted, cool, we can keep going," and everybody else started walking in.
Right.
How did y'all feel? Oh, I was upset. I was so
I
upset.
was bewildered. I was like, what is going on?
Stress.
Like, them last 2 episodes was a whole lot. I was
Mm.
like,
Mm.
oh my God.
It was so much, but I mean, hey, they banded together and then they saw their demise with the Firebirds.
Together.
So I was
Mm-hmm.
like, dang, y'all, you lit them up, boy.
Yeah, lit them up, literally.
Oh, but Jim Moo is freaking crazy because I forgot like what he said, like as they were getting burned up, but I'm just like he just kind of went out crazy,
Yeah, just
laughing
yeah.
crazy. That didn't make any sense. I was so like, I'm just like, this dude is not just gonna be unhappy. He was finally caught and into an unfortunate demise and then came back and now he laughing at the end. I'm just like, you just crazy. Just take him away. I forgot about
Lady
Lady
Jen.
Jen.
Mm-mm.
Boy,
Nah, I don't like the way she was doing my girl.
that
Mm-mm.
thread in her back, I was like,
Yes. Oh my.
girl, please. Can you stop her? You know you're hurting your daughter. You this like that literally sounds so crazy what you're doing. You're constantly hurting her until you can pull her back in. It's like I understand you want to preserve your daughter, but you don't gotta hurt her.
Yeah, that's toxic in itself.
Now she cut throat too when it
Yeah.
came to those assemblies because she was like, "Oh, they're gonna start a war. We don't care. Send them in. Send the army.
And like, we can use that plaque. Hey, we got a plaque. You
We
can't
got a
do that.
plan. Whatever the king say,
I
F
gotta
it.
go with plaque. You can't do that.
Forget it." And then I forgot what happened. It was like she had to do something where somebody was like gonna live or die. And she was like, I could care less if their life is gone or something. And she just got up and walked away.
Mm.
I just now she got my heart a little bit at the end when the relics were going away, but
Oh yeah.
she's still a little bitter. I don't.
Yeah, I was like, I don't care if she content with who Bu Young is now. I was like, I don't like the way she started. I mean, I ain't really care for it too much in season 1, honestly. I was like,
Yeah,
she kind of a little snooty, little snuck up little thing.
yeah, she
But
got something stuck up there.
yeah, literally. But
Man.
I didn't care for her.
So y'all tell us, in the comments who's your most hated, or if you agree, if you disagree, and like what are your most hated moments. Like let us know, please, because they all gave us headaches.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
all gave us headaches. Now. The fun stuff. It's all fun. It's all a good story. But I love me some good side stories, y'all. I really do. That turtle was hilarious.
Yeah, and like like the whole little thing, the whole little interaction in itself. Because she was like, "Oh, you a eunuch."
It was so fun. He was like, "Do I look like, excuse me? What?" Which I still, I just be thinking about. I'm just like, so they just got it. Just it's not there no more.
Just
It's
gone.
chop,
Mm,
chop, no
kaput.
screw. Like, oh, so I mean, kudos out to all the units.
Each
Kudos
his own.
out to all y'all.
To each his own.
To each they own. Cause Eunuch O, who was sticking with the Crown Prince,
Mhm.
he was a cool dude.
Yeah, he was.
He's so cool and supportive. I'm just like, you just the best friend.
Yeah.
I really like Eunuch O. But Eunuch Go, like what he ended up, between Eunuch Go and Nasu slash Bouillon being like seen as the shaman. That was just a funny interaction. And
Yeah.
he be trying to act so tough, and then he got that cute little title.
Yeah, because it reminded you of typical the Crown Prince and any Moodog reaction interaction that they had in the first season. So I was like, oh, that's so cute. That is just the same, like we remember.
In the back of my mind, I'm just like, is this a love interest type?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, technically, yeah. I see it. Especially the first season, yeah. I mean, I feel like he made his feelings very apparent. He was just upset that she didn't pick him.
Yeah, he was definitely upset because he want to keep that pain in his side around. He want.
Yeah, because I was like, you have to throw an egg out. You have to throw the jade egg out. Now, come on now, that was going too far.
Oh, speaking of the egg, that moment in part 1 between the Crown Prince and Jungkook, I was like, did they just give us a little BL moment? Like they keep giving us
your little fan service. I was like, whoa.
I was like, he keep getting too close.
I was like, they keep making eyes at each other. I was like, oh, what is this?
Like what y'all trying to say? Brotherly love, or another type of BL. What we saying? What were we saying? I enjoyed that. So as far as what do you have to say about Jungkook's acts of service?
Let me put my cup down. What do I?
Not your cup down.
And the one thing about me, love language is a huge thing for me, and I see apparently, besides physical contact, acts of service is definitely Jungkook's love language, because the gold thread that was in her back, and he went straight to her house. He went straight to Jawan and destroyed it.
Grown man ish.
Like, my wife is trying to sleep and you're disturbing her. Stop calling her.
As we are newlyweds. Ooh.
Yes.
We love it. You men got to step it up. Okay, yeah. You got to.
Yeah. And then that bottom right hand corner when he bit the thread off the first time. You too close.
Close to me.
Oh my word. But that in itself, that was like really nice.
Can you hear me?
Say that again.
Can you hear me? My connection went like out for a second.
Yeah, I hear you now.
Okay. Ooh, that's wild. Oof. My router, okay, it's good. It's good.
Okay.
Ooh, let me get this. Okay. We back in action, y'all.
Okay.
Anyway, he can't get this close to me.
Yeah, I was like, that's intimate. Your lips is touching me.
So close. Can you hear the notification on my screen?
I do.
Dang, I don't know how to make it stop. Oh, y'all, we are almost there, and this thing is acting up. That's what that connection stuff doing. Let's see. Turn off. Okay, turn them off. Okay, not the emails. Come on. Jesus. Okay, now. Okay. Note to self and to y'all: turn off all your work notifications, please. But anyway, we had talked about this literally just before. But homegirl, can I even go back on this? Can I go back? We don't know what's her deal.
What's her deal? Why she gotta stick her ass?
Stick right up there, like, man.
What's your frustration? Why are you so hostile? Because she was able to, because Boo Young was able to squeeze and finesse her way in there.
It's not you. You didn't get
You
chose.
like the chosen one, sis. Try again later.
Be like, you trying to bring my man what? No,
I
I
can do
don't need you to bring my man nothing. Don't try it. Don't try it. Run it by me first. Nope,
it.
ain't gonna happen. But yeah, we don't know what's up with her. Like, we know everybody want these, like the top 4 guys. That's already been explained in the series. But if it ain't you, it ain't you. I mean, just calm down. Cause don't nobody want no annoying woman. Like,
In their face
having
like
fun. I'm sorry, what you say?
I was saying, not when they in their face like that.
No, cause like, girl, you hating and you desperate and it's showing. It's different when it's playful, like with the Crown Prince and Bouillon Natsu, whatever you want to say, dirt, filthy mood out, whatever you want to say. That's different. But when you just annoying, it's like, girl, calm down.
Like, ugh.
Huh. I'm glad they made up, y'all.
Cause when we found out that she was pregnant, I was like, oh.
I was like, what you mean about that night that you went to the house y'all was supposed to move in? Ooh.
Oh. I was like, so y'all making secret house calls.
Ooh.
Oh, that's what y'all doing. Y'all meeting up in secret, doing the
And
devil's tango.
the devil's tango. Ooh, and them fat, chunky, like I have been just
Oh,
all over baby,
yeah, you
fat,
was having
chunky.
some baby fever.
Oh, I
Yep.
don't know. Look, hey, Skip, oh, y'all gonna see a baby
Hey,
Skip.
it's so funny that king cake saved y'all because I was hoping y'all get a baby.
Man, look, ooh, I should have went to the back, put a baby in there.
Cause
Make it real
I
obvious.
sent Skip a message. I was like, I hope you get a baby.
And the girl down there, she was like, I hope you get one too. I was like, girl, thank you. It can happen. Just girl, look. It was a vibe. It was so I've been in baby fever real hard, y'all. We're gonna see. Gonna see a little baby Skip, we don't know. Maybe 3, 4, 5 of them. I don't know. Just numbers. Just numbers.
I can just hear Skip. I do not claim this energy.
He gonna be like, she gonna be single.
Yeah.
Golly. Give me some fat face kitties. I can't wait. But when they had those fat, chunky twins, and I was like, dang, her little self had twins. I mean, I know it's like not actual, but it's like, dang, y'all could have just made it realistic at one. But thank you for like the double cuteness. I appreciate it.
And twin boys at that.
Twin boys, and that woman's like, Lady Jen's like, so when the girls come in, like, I want them to come from y'all. I don't want them to come from them other folks. She's like,
She's like, just as long as y'all got twin girls.
She's like, I ain't stunning them. But kudos to them. Now, Donggu has the best like acting when it comes to crying. I be really thinking he going through it.
You like, oh, you was like some Aaron Yeager Deku type of crying. Like, shut him up.
That man hurting. I mean, shoot, nadays it would be like, all right, to get over, I'm gonna get under, whatever.
He ugly crying.
Take me back, I love you. Oh, he was ugly crying, y'all. It was so funny. It was so funny. I was like, all right, I see y'all. But I'm happy for him. I'm glad they made up. Cause girl, you was gonna lose a good man over your daddy again.
Right.
Your evil daddy that threw your sister. That made me so mad.
Over there.
I'm so mad about that. I'm just like, do you know? Oh, okay, y'all heard my spiel at the beginning. But that's crazy. That's crazy. Now, the Queen's party. My girl hating again. She plotting. She trying to be like, I'm just like, do y'all not kind of like sense what's happening? Do y'all not sense that it's y'all all the beautiful young ladies. I'm maybe they're just caught up in the moment, like, oh, it's so pretty. We're
It's
so
a
pretty.
party. We
It's a
dressing
party.
up.
No, she targeting.
Baby, she's trying to feel y'all out.
She picking her body and she trying to frame Jungkook and Naksu and be tied to him. And I'm so glad they figured that out because I'm just like, you got to be sharp, okay, to be these top level mages and royalty. You got to be sharp because I would have just they would have got me. They
hmm
would have got me. I'm just like a mouse that eats toenails transformed into. I was
Yeah, I was like, that's wild.
whew, again. How the home sisters be developing this story, I be trying to absorb it. My brain be hurt. Okay, it be hurt. Lord. Oh yeah, and we talked about this earlier. Super glad about Cellul's energy being restored and
Girl,
everything.
the kiss. The kiss.
Yes.
The
Okay. I was like,
yeah, girl, the little
y'all snuck that in
kisses.
there.
Yeah.
I was like, lips are touching. Y'all not gonna take the moment away. I know you need to transfer it to, get his energy back, but it's still a kissing moment.
No, when I tell you, when I had saw that, when they had first released it, when I tell you, I was in the bed, like, what?
They finally get that kiss.
Yes.
I'm just like something. I wish he was up to see it, but still.
I was like, I don't really care for them like that, but I was like, just to see the kiss, I was like, oh, okay.
I was like, so you gonna let that slide, homeboy? You gonna let that slide? Oh, speaking of letting it slide, just before he got his energy back, when they was carrying each other over that gold,
Yeah, yeah, the way he was getting all jelly, the way Bill Young was with the crown prince, yeah, the way he was all treating her all nice and soft, asking her was she okay, and yeah, he like that.
it's like, oh, that's the turtle. Oh, that's you. Oh, you married to him? God, I was like,
That man, that whole interaction was funny because she couldn't say nothing but just point.
just like, I was like, I hope he knows that she can't talk. Like, I was like, it lost my brain for a second. I was like, I think he's in on the plan, so they know. But I'm just like, ooh, Crown Prince, you can pick me up over some gold bars anytime. Anytime you like. And then got picked back up over with John Luke and then left the
Yeah,
prince there. I was like, this is hilarious. This is so funny. That was so I forgot about that part with the gold bars, y'all. They
yeah,
they got
that
some
was
good
that was
quirky
like,
some good ones. And then now this was a tearjerker. Tearjerker. Now like if you like saw in the first part, they had it to where they were discussing having to close the chamber. I don't know, I forgot what it was
a
called.
door. It's a door.
Okay. The door to where they had all of the relics. And they initially had closed Moodok. I'll say Moodok at the time, in there. And that's what sparked the conversation with Maid Servant Kim. Like, you wouldn't leave me in there, would you? You wouldn't close the door on me. And it was just like this back, because he's slow with it, all that stuff. And it was left there like it would hurt me really bad if that happened. And I'm just like, I hate that it actually happened. And y'all are pulling the tears out of me.
That whole scene, yeah, that hurt. I was so devastated.
I was like, why did she have to find Lady Jen and go in there with her? Why? I'm just like, you just got caught up in the mess.
No, it's like you didn't even have to. Like you literally just got proposed to and everything.
You
Like, you
finally
wanna
got
get
your
married.
man. Finally. Oh, I was so sad.
But
They
him, oh
had
my god, the emotion that he had in that scene, and then he was just like, I gotta go in there and get my wife. My wife's
oh man, that was a great scene between that and him trying to stop things from happening with the Firebird.
in there. Oh yeah.
Oh god.
And
I was
him with
like,
the ring.
The rain on his pinky finger.
Ah.
Y'all, we need to bring tissues next time.
Oh my god.
There was so much. I was like, man, I can't believe they got all my favorites. They killing off all my
It was like
favorites.
they just dropping them off like flies. I was like,
Lies.
what's going on? I need answers.
I need answers because it's been too long. Okay, they've had to be in their positions for too long, and we finally get it, and we lose them. Like, dang. But then, thank goodness for Master Lee and somehow them getting into like, oh no, Master Lee and
It was Boo Young.
but I don't know
Like
why.
the actual Boo Young and actually Soron is Boo Young, same person.
Yeah. I guess reincarnated in
Yeah.
that case,
Yeah, reincarnated technically, yeah.
and for finding a way for them to get out. Cause who I was like, why y'all make me feel that type of pain
Yeah, I was like,
to
how dare
bring
y'all?
them back?
I was like,
Like
how dare y'all?
I'm just like, if y'all wanted to tell me you had Dragon Balls, you could have said that. Like, I don't gotta mourn people's lives when they coming right back. Golly. That hurt my spirit. That hurt my spirit. But y'all, they got some good side stories in there. They really do.
They do.
But with that being said, y'all, that was a great season too. That was a great season too. I enjoyed it so much. Oh, the wedding ceremony at the end too.
Oh,
I was like,
and it was so funny. A behind the scenes, look cute, a cute little tidbit. Both of the actors, they were like really emotional during that scene, and like,
mm,
yeah. I would honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if they dating on the side. It's like yeah,
I would be a jealous woman.
yeah, I would be. It's like, oh,
Woo! We both said was like, man, cause look, I understand.
but
When
yeah, because
you
like
on set
honestly,
like
like
that.
yeah, because they could not keep their hands off of each other. Like he was like very giving her a whole bunch of compliments, saying that she looked pretty, she looked beautiful. Just you know. And
I'm
then
just like,
he
let's
took
go
a lot of
home and finish
Polaroid
the
pictures. He has a Polaroid camera. He took a lot of pictures of her too, and
Oh,
that's like one of the only female leads that he's actually like posted on his Instagram. So I was
mm,
like, huh, if
okay.
y'all the girls, I ain't mad.
I mean, we may as well go ahead and take this back off camera. You know, all that tension built up. You know,
Yeah, because I was like,
yeah.
that was a lot. It was getting
Mm,
steaming.
man, cool. I would go. Don't fumble that. Don't fumble that.
Mm-mm.
But it was a great series. Even when like Master Lee was like, all the couples I seen, y'all are the dearest. They're so cute. They are the dearest. It was so beautiful. So yet again, another successful review. Special shout out and thank you to Ebony for really putting this together. Did a great job on this presentation, so I'm definitely happy about that. While I'm catching up and trying to finish this episode before the review starts. I finished it at 4 o'clock today, y'all.
Because I was rewatching it again too. Because I like the last season, especially the last few episodes. I'll go back to rewatch those.
It was so good. Oh man. I don't know. They've been trying to hint at a season 3. I feel like they don't need one.
No,
But
I don't think they did. It was fine. It was fine the way they left it. I don't think
yeah.
they're getting a season 3.
Unless y'all want to show me some more babies and
Yeah,
some
unless they do something
celebrations.
like that, then yeah.
I'm a sucker for the baby picture. Oh, y'all go watch my story. This is cute little fat jaw baby. Oh, it's so cute. It's so cute. Oh. Anyway, let me stop. Y'all be sure. First of all, there's so much content coming out from Blerd Over. We just had one come out yesterday, so keep your post notifications on. It's about which house are you? So, going along with all this Hogwarts stuff going on, and y'all make sure you are not perping different houses. Y'all better take official tests.
We ain't gonna say no names.
Because we gonna find you out. We gonna make you sit there and take it.
Player 1 and player 2.
Ooh, we can't have no perps on the squad. We can't do that. Can't do that. That being said, April 1st, we put a new spin on the word house party. Y'all rep y'all's houses. Hogwarts house party. What are y'all? I'm Hufflepuff.
I'm Slytherin.
Uh-oh.
Slytherin.
What are y'all? Y'all tell us in the comments. Make sure y'all, come out, dressed to the nine, be ready to play some games. And we take donations as well, partying with a purpose. So be sure to come out to that. And it is at Docena Community Center.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So, and we got some nice, little snacky snacks that we're gonna have. The special touch with the desserts from Asking Ebony.
Yeah.
And what's Candace's
Villainous Vixen.
there we go. Thank you. Thank you. So from Asking Ebony and Villainous Vixen, and y'all make sure to show up in decent time so y'all can get some snacks. Because once we run out,
They on.
y'all can go to Taco Bell. I don't know what to tell you.
That's when I tell you my snacks. They love my snacks.
Them cake pops. Y'all don't want to miss that. Y'all don't. And then after that, just a week after, we're gonna have a photo shoot. So I know y'all got Demon Slayer something. Everybody does. Is it a kimono? Is it leggings? Is it a t-shirt? Whatever it is, y'all bring your best Demon Slayer fit out so we can have this photo shoot. Let us know what character you're gonna be ahead of time. Go ahead and start posting, tagging, tell your friends, come on. I know about 50 to 100 of y'all should be up here because you know what? Everybody been riding this Demon Slayer, everything, y'all. I know there are too many for y'all to miss this photo shoot.
Yeah. And plus the Sword Village art is coming up. It's coming soon, next month.
Y'all tune in, y'all listen up for that. And y'all make sure to follow the all the Blerd Over social medias, all of our social medias. There's plenty of like gaming going on and TikTok in this and reels that cosplaying this, and of course more reviews.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, subscribe, and we are like one person away from 1,000 on Facebook. So tell your friend. We almost at 1,000.
Be that 1,000.
Be that 1,000. But with that being said, we can't wait for the next time where we're gonna have our next review. Stay tuned for that notification. And this has been a lot of fun, y'all. It really has been.
Yeah, I've been enjoying myself.
Yes, it's so good to just pour it all out. Be like, girl, what happened? Oh, he's so fine. If y'all want to be fanboying too, go and get up in the comments. Let us know some. Well, it's a vibe over here. It really is. So definitely glad to keep it going. But until next time, y'all have a good night. Stay safe and stay healthy.